Hey guys, what's happening? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about some upcoming video games. And of course, who doesn't like video games? So let's get into it, shall we? So, one of the most recent upcoming games, or one of the more sooner to come out games that's about to come out, is The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. And I haven't heard much about this game myself. But I haven't heard much of it myself, but I have heard from different sources that, it's going to be a pretty good game. From what I understand, it's kind of a animated RPG type of game, and you can get this for new at GameStop for around $39.99 as of 12/22/2015, which is actually the day of my birthday. It's a little fun fact to put in there. And the rating is still pending, apparently. And that's about it for this game, for what I can see. It does have a link. It has like a kind of an RPG battle system, from what I can understand. It is made by Xseed, and it's coming out for the PS Vita. In the category, it falls under as role playing. And just me personally, I love our role-playing games, or RP games, however you want to call it. So, I may pick it up just because I like role-playing games, and I like the kind of strategy-like kind of battle system that role-playing games have. So, that sounds kind of fun. And the next game that's coming out is actually coming out next year, which mostly everyone knows, and that is Resident Evil: The Origins Collection. And this isn't really a new game so much as it is just, I guess, a rehash of the old games, maybe made, because it's for the Xbox One. So I guess it's just, from what it looks like, it just looks like the games from the past kind of amplified into the new generation systems, for that kind of nostalgia feeling. So, yeah. Yeah, it's a remastered version. I think, it's actually a remastered version. The mature rating is 17. Obviously, it's made by Capcom, and it's going to be released for, according to GameStop, it's going to be out for the Xbox One, and you may be able to get it for the PS4. I doubt it, but you could. And this will also be $39.99, if I didn't say it already. So it's kind of a trend here. These new games kind of range around $39.99. And the next game that's coming out is also coming out next year, January 19th. And I've heard a lot about this game, and I've heard a lot of praise about it, and that is the game called Life is Strange. I have heard a lot about Life is Strange. I have not played it myself, personally, but I have seen a lot of gameplay of it, and I've heard it has a lot of praise to the game, and I am going to eventually get the game, probably, and the game is made by Square Enix, and it will go for $29.99, and the mature rating on this is 17, and this is developed by Don't Nod Entertainment, but it's published by Square Enix, and it's for the PS4. This falls under the action and adventure category, which is pretty cool. I like action and adventure games. I don't know exactly that much about the game itself, but I've heard a lot of good things about the story and the gameplay and the graphics, so it is a game to be excited for, so I'm looking for that. And another game coming out in January is called Lego's Marvel's Avengers. Lego Marvel Avengers. Okay, yeah, I said that right. Lego Marvel's Avengers. And this game, it's going to cost you a little bit more than the other games. This one's $49.99. And this game is just a Lego version of basically the Avengers. Kind of self-explanatory. Kind of self-explanatory what this game is. It's just basically a Lego version of the Avengers, which, I'm not really a big fan of Lego series like this, just because I feel like it's just the same. I feel like nothing really changes. It's just like they're trying to get more money. This is my personal opinion. But this is actually coming out, one of the rare games. This is coming out for the PS3. It is developed by TT Games, and it is published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. I wanted to say studios, but it only said entertainment. So that's another game coming out soon, which is pretty cool. And another game is coming out soon. This one's actually coming out the month after January, which is pretty cool. And that is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. This game I have not heard much about, and this game is actually, I think, one of the more higher end games. This one's actually $59.99, which will overall cost you around $60 when you add in tax. So, yeah, this is just a new, I guess you could say, a new Digimon game. I was unaware that they were still making Digimon games. But yeah, this is a new Digimon game. From what I've seen of it, it's an RPG. It's kind of like Pokemon in how it plays, you know, as far as the battle system and all. And as far as the graphics look pretty good. I've seen, you know, I saw a little, you know, I saw a little bit of it, you know, from the screenshots, and I saw a little clip of gameplay just a minute ago, and it looks pretty good. And you also receive a Digimonstrous bonus DLC when you pre-order it, which I don't know what that entails, but if you want to pre-order it, you get a free DLC with it. So, the next game coming out, which is one of my favorite out, arguably, this is for the Naruto fans out there, and this is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 Limit. I am looking forward to this game coming out, and this game will be $64.99, so a whopping $65. And this game, I believe, has a teen rating, and this is made by, obviously, Bandai Namco, or, well, it's developed by CyberConnect, but published by Bandai Namco. And I am super excited for this game, just because I think this is I think this is actually the last, not one of, this is the last Naruto game, if I'm not mistaken. And I cannot wait for this game to come out, because it has so many features in it. It has a ton of new characters, a ton of story mode, a ton of new attacks, and apparently it has voiceover in Japanese, American, Mexican, and Brazilian, which I think is just completely mind-blowing. And I'd actually find it interesting to see Kakashi or Jiraiya speaking in Mexican, or Spanish. Sorry, Mexicans, don't get mad at me. I think that'd actually be kind of interesting. So, yeah, and when you pre-order this, you actually get a lot of Naruto The Last Movie characters. When you pre-order this game, you get Boruto and Sarada, which is exclusive to the pre-order. And then you get a combination of secret jutsu techniques. And then you get Sasuke and Naruto and Sakura and Hinata versions from the Naruto The Last Movie game. I mean, not the game, but the movie. So, yeah, I'm looking pretty forward to that. That's actually a game I'm pumped to come out. I'm actually waiting for that game to come out. And last but certainly not least, Assassin's Creed Chronicles. This game will be coming out actually the month after January as well. And this game is actually surprisingly cheap. This is actually $29.99, which is kind of cheap compared to most games coming out next year. I'm not really a big fan of Assassin's Creed. I've never really been a big fan of Assassin's Creed. But as far as the rating, it is not rated yet. It's still pending. It's developed and published by Ubisoft. Ubisoft. It's published and developed by Ubisoft. Man, my grammar today is just sucking. And not much I can tell is up for the game yet. It comes in 3 different episodes, and apparently you have a different variety of combat styles. And that's all I can really get for this game. And there are a lot of other games coming out, but, you know, I'm just kind of trying to make this into a small list of kind of the highlighted games, at least for me, that kind of stuck out to me. There is a whole list of upcoming games that are about to be released, and if you want to see the whole list of all the games coming out, which I think they show on GameStop from January to March, at least, that are about to come out, you can go to GameStop.com and look up new game releases, and it'll take you to a page where you can look at all the games coming out. Then you can go to more specific searches for like the Xbox One and so on. So that is my kind of list of upcoming games, and most of them are for 2016, but I'm excited, you know. It's interesting to see how well the gaming industry has evolved over the years and how it's become such a big business now where everyone wants to be involved in it. And I'm really excited to see what they do with gaming next year. And I want to know what you guys think. I want you to leave your comments and tell me what games do you want to come out next year and what are your favorite games of this year. So, as always, if you like what you heard, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.